It's the game that scrambles your mind while you unscramble the squares with local contestants, local prizes, and lots of fun. So get ready because it's time to play Sqrambled Squares. Here's your host, Buzz Berry.
Welcome to another edition of Sqrambled Squares. We are going to have some more fun tonight. Been having a lot of fun over these past weeks here in the Myrtle Beach Mall. We are taping these shows Friday nights at 7 o'clock. Want you to come join us, have some fun, and who knows, maybe you'll wind up being one of our contestants on an edition of Sqrambled Squares. I'll tell you one thing, though, you do have a chance to win, and that's a lunch or dinner for two certificate to Golden Corral. And all you have to do is watch during the commercial breaks. Letters are going to pop up. Now, once they do, you write them down. Tonight, collect all 6, unscramble them, and then go online to www.sqrambledsquares.biz, or how about just give us a call, and that number is 843-564-3454. I'll say it again because it's brand new, and hopefully you'll make use of this. 843-564-3454. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll help you out as we get started unscrambling your home scramble. I'll tell you where one of the 6 letters happens to fall in this thing in a little bit. And I'll remind you right before we go into commercial break to get ready to write the letters down. Now, speaking of unscrambling our home scramble, how about we take a look at our winners from this past episode? And here they are. These 3 won. Hopefully next week we'll see your name right down here, and you'll be heading on over to the Golden Corral with your lunch or dinner for 2 certificate. All right. We have an opportunity for a couple contestants to win some great local prizes and some cash, and it happens to be provided by Auntie Anne's, and here's somebody special to bring it out. Big round of applause, everybody, for Sarah Bogart, our associate producer. You know, I could do this all by myself, but I like it when our ratings actually spike at this time during the show. Yeah, because you know who's watching?
My grandma.
Your grandma is watching. Yeah. So you've got something special. What is this?
I do. I have all this cash, our Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash.
Yes, it is. And speaking of Auntie Anne's, you guys have a chance to win a pretzel just for saying...
Auntie Anne's Scramble Me.
Yep, and it's all yours. Locations throughout the Grand Strand for you to get that pretzel. There it is, the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. How about blow a kiss to your grandma?
I will.
Oh, there she is. Thanks for coming out here. Thanks for all that you do. A big round of applause again, if we could, please, for Sarah. The louder you guys clap, the less we have to pay her. Let's see how that works. All right, this is up for grabs, but we can't give this away. We can't award our Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash until we meet our contestants and see who's playing for it. And our first contestant is retired from the University of Maine. Now, she's visiting the Myrtle Beach area with her husband, Al, and they're originally from Milford, Maine. Everybody, will you please welcome Dianne Gallant. Come on out this way, if you would, please. Now, I want to make sure. I have a horrible time with names sometimes. Gallant?
Gallant.
Gallant. I knew I was going to mess it. And you heard me practicing, didn't I? So Gallant. Now, you know, I had the same situation happen to me last week. I was mispronouncing your brother's. Now, your brother was on the show last week. Isn't that neat? Another somebody from Maine. And his name was Mike, and his last name is?
Salvato.
Salvato. See, I've been practicing it all the week. And I was told to do this. Salvato. Right? Now, he was on the show. He did well. Did he give you any advice?
No.
No.
I wanted him to give me some answers.
Yeah, well, there's no answers actually. For the show answers don't carry from one show to the other. You see how that works. But we do have a chance for you to leave with the same thing he left with, and that's some cash from Auntie Anne's and some great local prizes.
Okay, good.
All right. We appreciate you being here.
Okay, thank
If
you.
you'll have a seat over here, and we're going to find out who's standing between you and the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash, and that's our next contestant. I think you'll like this fella, too. He's a piano teacher, and he comes to us from Sanford, North Carolina, with his wife, Chastity. Everybody, please make welcome Corey McCrimmon. Come on over this way. Corey, I got to tell you, your wife, look how big she's smiling.
Yeah.
She's proud of you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny, as we were getting the show started, she was nowhere to be found. I think she was...
Man, I tell you, she was shopping, man.
Well, she's shopping. And the good news for you, she was shopping over at Victoria's Secret, I believe.
That's good news.
That's good. So now you're a piano teacher?
Yes.
And you said you also sing a little bit.
Yes, I do.
And so sometime maybe you can come down this way and perform for our studio audience.
Sure, that'd be nice.
You're saying yes?
Yeah.
All right. And can I borrow your hat sometime?
Sure. I mean, you know, if you can get it off.
Yeah, well, maybe in a little while. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a deal. If you leave here with all this cash, now I'm not rooting for him, Diane, but if you leave here with all this cash, you got to sell him with the hat.
We'll talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about that. If you have a seat over here, we'll talk about that, all right? But now we're going to talk about what they are going to be unscrambling to try to leave here with the cash from Auntie Anne's and some great prizes. And Diane and Corey, our first set of scrambled squares will be a place that you'll be unscrambling. It'll be 2 words. It'll be 13 letters. You'll have 16 number squares to choose from. Unfortunately, there are 3 missers, but some great prizes, so let's take a look. Behind these scrambled squares, you'll find some great prizes like breakfast or lunch for 2 from the original Spring House Family Restaurant, where you'll enjoy the home-cooked flavor and friendly service while surrounding yourself in a unique, cozy atmosphere. Breakfast and lunch, dine in or carry out, and a weekday $5.99 lunch special that includes beverage and dessert. Come home to great taste on Highway 17 in North Myrtle Beach. A pair of tickets to Ripley's Aquarium, where you'll come face to face with the world's most beautiful, fascinating, and dangerous aquatic life. Explore, interact one-on-one, and be amazed at South Carolina's most visited attraction that's hands-on family fun, located at Broadway at the beach. A $25 dining certificate from Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone, the perfect place for family, kids, and groups of all ages to enjoy interactive games, the awesome prize center, and a menu and pizza voted best of the beach. Come eat up the fun on the corner of Highway 17 and Lake Arrowhead Road in Myrtle Beach. And Auntie Anne's Family Pretzel Pack. That's 6 signature pretzels of your choice from one of the many Auntie Anne's locations throughout the Grand Strand. Pretzels, sticks, nuggets, dogs, and so much more. It's all pretzel perfect at Auntie Anne's. Admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana, sharing the laughs since 1995, is Myrtle Beach's only 5-star comedy club, featuring some of the nation's top acts in comedy. For a complete list of upcoming shows, go online to comedycabana.com. Great food, great fun, great laughs at 9588 North Kings Highway, Myrtle Beach. A $25 dining certificate to Toggy's Schmack House, where fun is the first thing on the menu, along with made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, salads, wraps, and much more. Lunch, dinner, and late-night dining, lay the schmack down at Toggy's on Graduate Road, just across from CCU in Conway. A $25 dining certificate from the legendary Berkey's Grill, serving Myrtle Beach since 1983 with great food served quickly by Wayne and his staff that are always happy to see you. Hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, chili, and more, plus Ashby's Sterling Ice Cream. Step back in time at 3901 North Kings Highway, Myrtle Beach. Lunch or dinner for 2 from Golden Corral, America's #1 buffet and grill, proudly serving USDA aged and daily hand-cut sirloin steaks, seafood, chicken, pork, along with veggies, salad, fruits, and more. And of course, the bakery and dessert buffet. Help yourself to happiness with 2 convenient Myrtle Beach locations. These prizes and more will be yours if you unscramble these squares. Some great prizes, and Diane and Corey have the opportunity to win as we unscramble this place. 2 words, 13 letters. Now, I think Corey agreed that it was the gentlemanly thing to do to let Diane choose our first square and kick things off. So, Diane, if you would, please.
5.
Number 5 for you happens to be, oh no, this is not a good way to get things started. But at least we got it out of the way. Corey, if you would, please.
Okay, 10.
Number 10 for you. Now, this is the way to get things started. This is a prize, and it's a $25 dining certificate to Ultimate California Pizza. Location throughout the Grand Strand for you to use that. 20 points for this letter E. You see, vowels are worth 20, consonants are worth 10, and this E falls in our second word of this place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane.
8.
8 for Diane, which happens to be Al's wife and Mike's sister. Am I right on that? And she's proud of it. Admission for 2 to Ripley's Aquarium at Broadway at the beach. And 20 points right now for this letter O. And the O falls in our first word. It's a place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey.
16.
16 for Chastity's hubby. Happens to be a placer. This could help you. You're going to place this letter, proper word, proper position, and it is the letter N. It's worth 10 points, and this N falls in our first word in the 3rd position. This is a place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane, if you would, pick or place.
6.
6 for Diane is a double-doubler. Now, this is good news as you're trying to get points. You see the contestant with the most points after 2 sets of scrambled squares wins $50 of the Dianne Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. He gets the first opportunity in Super Scramble. So as we're trying to get a bunch of points, this is worth a total of 40 for you. And the L falls in our first word of this place. And you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
Corey.
7.
Number 7 for you is a prize, and this is a $25 dining certificate to Tongi's Snack House. Yep. Great food over there. Lots of fun. And 10 points for this letter L. And the L falls in our second word. This is a place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane.
15.
15 for you is a prize, and this is admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana, just up the road from us here at the Myrtle Beach Mall. And 20 points for this O, and the O falls in our first word. This is a place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey, pick or place.
13.
13 for Corey is a family pretzel pack to Auntie Anne's. Locations throughout the grandstand for you to use that. And 10 points for this letter D. You're now at 150, and this falls in our first word. It is a place, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane.
12.
Number 12 for you happens to be a breakfast or lunch for 2 to the original Springhouse Family Restaurant. You are in for a treat here. And bonus 10 on top of the point value of the letter D, make it worth a total of 20. And this D falls in our second word of this place, and you have 5 seconds.
Buzz, I'd like to unscramble the squares.
Well, Diane, can you tell everybody what this place is?
Is it London, England?
Diane, you are correct. It is London, England! Congratulations, Diane. Way to go. You just won that breakfast or lunch for 2 to the original Springhouse Family Restaurant, admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana, and admission for 2 to Ripley's Aquarium at Broadway at the beach. You stole 100 points from Corey, and you're getting a little bit closer to leaving here with at least $50 of the Dianne Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. We'll see you both in just a bit as we unscramble our next one. Right now, everybody at home is wanting to see some letters pop up with Golden Corral's Home Scramble, a total of 6 tonight. And once you figure it out, you go online to www.scrambledsquares.biz, or you can call 843-564-3454. I'm going to say it again because it's brand new. 843-564-3454 once you unscramble our Golden Corral Home Scramble. Well, we will be right back with Diane and Corey right after this.
Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone is the perfect choice for your next party or event with our interactive game, an awesome prize center, and a huge selection of redemption and high-energy games and attractions. Plus, the menu and pizza voted best of the beach. So just remember, for the next birthday party, team party, awards banquet, or just a family get-together, there's only one place to go. Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone. Give us a call or drop on by and speak to an event planner.
California Pizza, the perfect pizza picky people love.
Oh! If you deal with any pain in your back, hips, knees, or feet, experience the relieving support and cushioning of ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles. The insoles provide deep tissue massage to increase circulation, achieve balance and good posture, and above all, exceptional comfort. ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles have glycerin gel padding that helps provide full support for all the bones, muscles, tendons, and ligaments of your feet. ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles. It's the sole support for your feet.
V.
My HTC digital cable service connects me to my favorite shows and new release movies with video on demand, so I can watch what I want, when I want, and I can choose from more than 200 channels, including digital cable sports. I'll never miss a play for my favorite team in any season. With HTC, it's a win-win, because HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
HTC Digital Cable Passport. More than 50 channels such as Inspiration and Style Network. Only $10 per month.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
L.
Well, we're going to find out who's going to leave in here with the Dianne Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. And to get to this, we've got to get to our second set of Scramble Squares. And this one's going to be a thing that will be unscrambling. It'll be 2 words, 13 letters, just like the other 16 numbered squares available to choose from. And again, 3 missers, but some great prizes. So let's take a look.
Behind these scrambled squares, you'll find some great prizes like a $25 dining certificate from Nakado Japanese Restaurant, a Myrtle Beach favorite since 1978. You'll watch with delight as your meal is prepared right before your eyes by a highly skilled chef using only the highest quality steaks, chicken, seafood, and garden fresh vegetables. Become part of the family and enjoy the flavors of traditional Japanese cuisine at Nakado on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. A pair of VIP tickets to Legends in Concert, direct from Las Vegas. It's the world's greatest live tribute show, featuring the world's top tribute artists performing their greatest hits while backed by live bands, original choreography, and dazzling costumes. Legends in Concert on Hollywood Drive at Broadway at the Beach. Admission for two to the Comedy Cabana, sharing the laughs since 1995 as Myrtle Beach's only 5-star comedy club, featuring some of the nation's top acts in comedy. For a complete list of upcoming shows, go online to comedycabana.com. Great food, great fun, great laughs at 9588 North Kings Highway, Myrtle Beach. Breakfast for two from Golden Corral, featuring the Sunrise Breakfast Buffet with made-to-order omelets, waffles, fluffy pancakes, hot off the griddle sausage and bacon, scrambled eggs, French toast, pastries, and so much more. Help yourself to happiness with two convenient Myrtle Beach locations. A bowling package for two from Waccamaw Bowling Center, open every day of the week with daily specials, adult and youth leagues, great food, an arcade, and a staff that's always happy to see you. And perfect for birthday parties, church groups, and corporate outings. It's affordable family fun for everyone on Gray Drive in Myrtle Beach. A square deal for two from Gym City Pizza on Main Street in downtown Myrtle Beach. Well, you'll love the flavor of Ohio-style square pizza. The toppings are prepared fresh every day, and the sauce is a hometown recipe with a garden fresh taste. Dine in, takeout, or delivery. A Gym City Pizza will change your life. Lunch for two from Sandwiches by Frankie, a real Italian eatery where everything is made fresh daily with a passion of giving you only the best deli sliced meats, local produce and bread, hot plated lunches, fresh salads, and handmade desserts. Stop by for daily specials and some time with Frankie and his family for breakfast, brunch, and lunch in the Galleria Mall, North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. These prizes and more will be yours if you unscramble these squares. Some more great prizes that Dianne and Corey have the opportunity to win. It is a thing, 2 words, 13 letters. Now, Dianne, just a little while ago, you impressed us all. I think mostly you impressed Corey by getting that one. Am I right, Corey? Yeah. So, Dianne, if you'll kick things off on this set of scramble squares and choose our first number, please.
11.
Number 11 for you happens to be admission for two to the Comedy Cabana. You can maybe take 2 more phones with you. She's already won 2 tickets. Now you can have a total of 4 if you unscramble this set of scramble squares. 20 points for this E, and this falls in our first word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4 for Corey is a doubler. As we're trying to get these points back for you, we're going to double the point value of the letter P, making this worth a total of 20. And this falls in our first word. This is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Dianne.
1.
Number 1 for Dianne is a placer. Let's see if this helps you. Gonna place this letter. Proper word, proper position, Dianne. It's the letter D. It's worth 10 points. And this D falls in our first word in the 4th position. It is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey.
Okay, number 7.
Number 7 for one of the nicest contestants we've ever had on the show, Corey. That's a placer. Let's see if this helps you. Nicest contestant we've ever had on the show. And it's a letter W or an E if you want to look at it that way, but we'll go with the W part. And this falls in the first word in the 3rd position of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Dianne.
6.
Number 6 for Mike's sister happens to be a bowling package for 2 to Waccamaw Bowling Center. Yours if you unscramble the squares. 10 points for this letter G, and the G falls in our second word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey, you can pick or place.
9.
Number 9 for you as a prize, and this happens to be a $25 dining certificate to Nakado Japanese Restaurant. An amazing show over that way, and amazing food. Lots of fun at Nakado. 20 points for this E, and the E falls in our first word of this thing, and you have your 5 seconds, Corey.
Pass.
All right, Dianne, pick or place.
12.
12 for you is a, it's a breakfast for 2 to Golden Corral every weekend.
Custom-made omelets, waffles, eggs, bacon, everything you want for breakfast over there. 10 points for this R, and that falls in the first word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Corey, pick up
16.
All right, number 16 for you happens to be a square deal for 2 from Gym City Pizza. Yours if you unscramble the squares. 20 points for this letter A, and the A falls in our second word. This is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane, you can pick or place.
15.
Number 15 happens to be a misser. Darn it. Well, at least this one's out of the way. And Corey, let's see if you can stay away from these missers.
14.
Number 14 for you happens to be a lunch for 2 by Sandwiches by Frankie and Eatery. I'm laughing because the food over there is delicious, and Frankie and his family are so much fun to go over there and spend time with. You're in for a treat with Sandwiches by Frankie and Eatery. 10 points for this R, and the R falls in our second word. It's a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All righty, Diane, pick her place.
3.
Number 3 for you happens to be bonus 10 on top of the point value of the letter S, worth a total of 20. And the S falls in our second word. This is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, clock's ticking down. It's out of our final minute. Corey, pick her place.
5.
Number 5 is I'm going to start moving a little bit faster. We don't want points to go away from you. It's 2 VIP tickets to Legends in Concert over at Broadway at the beach. Yours if you unscramble the squares. 20 points for this U, and the U falls in our second word. It's a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Diane.
10.
Number 10 for Diane is bonus 20 on top of the point value of the letter O, make it worth a total of 40. And this O falls in our first word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Buzz, I'd like to unscramble the squares.
Well, Diane, can you tell everybody what this thing is?
Is it powdered sugar?
Diane, you are correct. It is powdered sugar! So way to go, Diane. You've just won breakfast for 2 to the Golden Corral. A couple locations throughout the Grand Strand for you to use that. A bowling package for 2 to Waccamaw Bowling Center, and admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana. And you just stole the 100 points from Corey. You've got 530 points. That means you've won $50 of the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash, and you get the first opportunity at Super Scramble. Now, Corey, here's the good news. If she can't unscramble or Super Scramble, we'll let you step up. And if you can do it, you can be leaving here with $50 of the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. So we'll see you both in just a bit in Super Scramble. Right now, everybody at home wants to see the other 3 letters popping up with Golden Corral's Home Scramble. But listen, of the first 3 that you've written down, that letter V falls right there in that 4th position. I hope that helps you. Now, once you figure this out with the other 3 that are about to pop up, you can go online to www.scrambledsquares.biz or give us a call on the Golden Corral Home Scramble Hotline, and that's 843-564-3454. 843-564-3454. Well, we'll be right back with Diane and Corey. Go to Super Scramble right after this.
Dad, math problem.
Hit me.
Golden Corral charges one low price for their new sirloin filet. Plus, you could get seconds or more. Plus, all the shrimp you want. So, how much does that juicy sirloin actually cost?
Honey, we're going to Golden Corral.
Yup, we just raised the bar on steak. It's new USDA sirloin fillets cooked just the way you like. Plus, jumbo and new calabash shrimp on our endless buffet, still for one low price.
Math is my best subject.
Golden Corral, help yourself to happiness.
R.
HTC high-speed internet is fast for my family, and that's good because with 4 of us online at one time, we can't afford to slow down. HTC is a plan that keeps our home connection up to speed, and faster speeds make it even easier to connect to family, friends, business, and entertainment on our tablets, laptops, and smartphones. And that's how HTC connects my home with the things that mean the most.
Get more speed at home for your new tablets with HTC high-speed internet and save.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
E.
Super Scramble is brought to you by Auntie Anne's, where it's always pretzel perfect at your choice of numerous locations throughout the Grand Strand. Learn more at auntie-annes.com.
C.
right now I know what you're thinking. Which one's Corey? Right? Because we're dressed almost identical. Do you see that? Yeah, I tell you what, you come back and how about you host the show?
Yeah, I can do it.
I know you could. I think you'd be a great host.
Y'all think so?
Look at that. Taking control of the show already. You see, you're natural. Well, I tell you what, 30 points wasn't enough to get the first opportunity over here, but you've got the second opportunity to try to leave here with at least $50 of the Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of cash if she can't do it. So if you'll have a seat over here in what we call our second try chair, we'll see you in just a little bit, or maybe you'll see you now, you see, because they don't know if this is me or you right here. Guess what? I got some money for you. It's Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of cash. You've already won 50. Yeah, and by the way, you had more points than your brother Mike tonight. Yeah, yep. You're going after the rest of it. That's an additional $100 of the Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of cash. We're going to be unscrambling a thing inside 60 seconds. If you'll stand on the gold star, let's go into Super Scramble. And I want you to know that I will help you out as we're counting down inside the 60 seconds. At 45 and at 30, I'll tell you where a couple of yellow letters are. So if you're ready and you're set, here we go. Now feel free to move those letters around. This is a thing. This is a thing. And if you can do this, you'll leave here with the rest of the Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of cash. We're coming up on our first placer, and that's the letter I in the 7th position. I, 7th position. 7th position. And here's the number right here. You see that up there? Our next place is the letter E in the 3rd position. 3rd position. You see that, Corey? This is a thing. You don't have to spell it out. Just figure this out. We're now at 18, 16. Ta-da! We're at 8. You can do this. All righty. It's not, it says it's some kind of a sale. Well, I will tell you this is not some kind of a sale. But if you'll stand right over here, we're going to give Corey the opportunity to do this. And Corey, I'll tell you what. Come over here. I want people to be able to see these letters. Have you already figured this out? You're going to get 10 seconds. I'm close. You're close. All right. I'll tell you what, because I think everybody likes you, how about choose a letter, and I'll put that in the proper spot, too. Is that okay with you, Diane?
Choose a letter.
Yeah, choose one that's up there.
S.
S. All right. Let's find out where that S happens to fall. See if this will help you out. And that's going to be in the 4th position. So we'll put this right down here. We'll move that there. And this is a thing, and you have 10 seconds. You can do this. Have you got it figured?
No. Are they ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to move them around. You don't have to spell it out. Just figure it out. Okay. Did I confuse you a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't.
All right, 5 more seconds. All right, go. Yeah, 5 more seconds.
Okay.
You can do this. Salavia. Is he making up words? Salavia? All right, there's your 5 seconds. If you'll stand over here, I'm gonna put you. Listen, I promise you're gonna leave here with something, okay? Or at least I promise you're gonna leave. All right. I'll tell you. All right, look, this Q wound up over here, all right, and then a lot of times a U winds up next to a Q, all right, and we knew that fell there. We knew that this was here, and I think you chose, it was the S. See how this is all coming together? Okay, all right, yeah. It was a quesadilla. That's what it was. A quesadilla. That's what you're looking for. Yeah. Come over here if you would, please. And now you did win 50. And you also have Ripley's, Comedy Cabana, Original Springhouse Family Restaurant, let's see, Waccamaw Bowling Center, and Golden Corral. And how about, of all the prizes that she did not win, we'll let you choose something. And how about we send you on over to Golden Corral with a lunch and dinner for 2 certificate, or breakfast, your choice.
Hey,
you like that?
For 2 is good.
Okay, all right. And it's been really good to have both of you spending some time with us on Scrambling Some Squares. It's been good to have you guys join us for another edition of Scrambled Squares. If you want to be in the audience, possibly be a contestant, join us right here at the Myrtle Beach Mall, Friday nights at 7 o'clock. Well, for Diane and for Corey, whatever, we're all the same. Thank you for watching. We'll see you out if you don't catch it. Top out for now, everybody. Bye-bye.